time. We're a little late. We're going to do a quick little speedy round of doodles. If you'd like to participate, you're more than welcome to. Here's some of the stuff we did last week. Obviously, the $1 doodle is still in play. Here to have a good time, not a long time. Let me go ahead and put some, mustard on it, as they say. Oops. Put some, What's up, 86? How you doing? We're just gonna do. To let's do this. DOWNINTHEWELL. Down in the well, they say. Posted. And then we're going to pin it. And then we're going to move this to all messages. Thanks for liking that freaking stream. It really does help. I think. I don't know if it does or not. But as you remember, we had some pretty cool and fun stuff last week. We're jetting off to we're jetting off to the boonies. There's a service outage affecting my area. Oh, how about that? Restoration is in progress. Good thing we don't need to worry about our Spectrum Wi-Fi in order to help keep this stream a-poppin'. $1 says, little guys, here we go. Let's do a little recap of last week. We had some little bovine. This was for, what was that for? Was that for Shaughnessy? We got a flying potato. We got the guy from No Country for Old Men. We got R2. We got not Jayco's butter. Dang, thank you, Hollywood. Not Jayco with a butter nipple with long fingers and big heavy set guy. We got Chicken Run guy. We got the dark dinosaur guy. We got the cheat. We got this 5-star leaf. We got Beak Teeth, the heavy metal band. We got this fun little guy. That was dope. I love that one. Yo, what's up, Fresh? This one, if I can figure out how to do a sticker with this, the chattery little guy with the little thing right there, we'll do that. We got that Tooth Fairy. We got Dog Flying Airplane. We got Beakman's World. That was last week. Smoky Little Onion. Nintendo 64, Cool Worm. Down in the Well. Star Thing. There's a little bird. What's up? I'm a diva. What's up, divas? Cool Doodles. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to start things off. We're going to do a quick one today. We don't have all night or all day. This one's for you, Fresh. Fresh, I'll scan that and send it to you. You got to get me on an email, downinthewell@gmail.com. Okay, Fresh? You got that? Downinthewell@gmail.com. I'll get this for you. I'll scan it for you. You can get it tattooed on your belly if you like. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice, wouldn't it, Fresh? That would be nice if you got that tattooed on your belly or a tramp stamp on your back. Now that full color and big, right across the chest or something right there. That'd be dope. That'd be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and friggin' doodle. Let's do the doodles. We're traveling next week, so we don't have much time, and we did most of our packing already, and so that's why we're late. Late as if there's time, but we're later than we normally are. Let's go ahead and get things cooking. Oh my gosh, what is this ad? There we go. Anyways, here we go. We got a pen. Oh, we're almost at 10 likes already. Holy moly. I am a diva. I'm going to go diva crazy on this. Okay, so I just saw... Nope, Yoshi just in time. We just started. Literally just started. Didn't even have it doodle a single freaking thing. We are here for the 10 likes and we're going to go. I'll quickly draw the dwarves that I remember. Here we go. This is Doc. Doc has thick glasses. Thick, almost like Millhouse glasses. See that? That's how I'm going to do his glasses. He's got a big beard. This is going to be Doc. Oh, I keep hitting the bottom of the stand. This is Doc. His beard. Can't remember if he has. I don't remember if they have like mustaches too, or if it's just the beard. You know, like kind of like the Amish beard kind of deal. Can't remember. He does look a lot like Millhouse, I'll say that. Let's give him that Amish style beard so it just goes around his chin. There we go, that's Doc. Let's do Sleepy. That's a yawn. Yawning. Oh, Yanni the sleepy dwarf. You guys remember Yanni the sleepy dwarf? Yanni. Yo, Mona Lisa, hi, what's up? Dude, Wesley, what's up? I know the Mona Lisa was up, and I have never done it. So we'll do Mona Lisa, P Diddy, and Eminem. How about that? We'll try it. I mean, we'll try it. We got this sleepy guy, if you remember him from the dwarves. He was sleepy. Sneezy. Achoo! He's got to say achoo! They all have these crazy beards, right? Achoo! He looks like Angry the dwarf, but he ain't the angry dwarf. He's sneezy. Because he says, Hachoo! Chips and guac. Now I'm talking! Dude, 10 likes already? Dude, we are smoking, guys. That's the smoking number right there. Look at that. We are smoking, my homies. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Let's get to 20. We can do it. 7 dwarves, 20 likes, easy. So this is Doc. This is Sleepy, because he's got disease. This is Sneezy. What are the other ones? Angry. This guy is upset. He's an angry fella. Definitely, this is definitely angry. The angry dwarf. Angry is probably the one I identified with the most. I like that dwarf. That one's too easy. Drawing angry is super easy because you just got to be like, grr. What's up, Wesley? Wesley, we're gonna get the Mona Lisa here in a second. We're drawing the 7 dwarves first because I just saw the movie, and let me say it was fine. So we got Doc, we got Sleepy, we got Sneezy, we got Angry. Down like a diva. You down like a diva. How dare they come in here call me a diva? How dare they? Me, of all streamers. Okay, Doc, Sleepy, Sneezy, Angry, Bashful. He's got these eyes that go like Dude, Wesley, you know what? Dude, Wesley, okay, you get it. Okay, Wesley's gonna get 2 things. Wesley's gonna get 2 things right here. Wesley's gonna get a silly little guy right here. Yeah! Everybody give Wesley some friggin' love in the chat, everybody. Some portraits. I know there's portraits in the chat. I think you can put a portrait emoji in the chat. So if you could go ahead and put a portrait emoji in the chat, and then this is going to be a reminder. That's a silly little guy that's going to be like, dude, let's celebrate the 20th Super on a live stream. Wesley's just spreading the love around. I like that. This is not your Mona Lisa, by the way. This is just your silly little guy that you got. On behalf of me, thank you very much for spreading a little bit of $2 love on me in this freaking stream, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's do a Mona Lisa right here. Should I look at the Mona Lisa? Let me look. Should I reference this? It's not going to look like anything, so I might as well reference it anyways. I mean, I know that she has that quixotic smile, as they say. They say quixotic. I don't know what quixotic means, but I think that's what they say, right? Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa smile. The movie. Here we go. This is going to be a piece of freaking art. Talk about Deva. This lady. Here we go. We should do a bunch of like classic art pieces, like revisions. I did a post on one of my blogs not too short ago, actually quite long ago. That was basically like a bunch of redone masterpieces. Because if you remember that lady that like redid the one painting. I think they called it like, what do they call it? La Luz de Regis or something like that. I don't remember what. Esse Homo. Do you guys remember Esse Homo? The lady like tried to repaint it, and it was like just absolutely terrible. And it was hilarious, and I loved it. And so I did a bunch of classic paintings in the style of Esse Homo, and I'll draw that for you at some point. But I'll try to unearth those images and try to share them in my story or something like that. Guys, I share all these drawings afterwards. If you are wondering, if you're ever wondering, like, hey, where does this guy share these drawings? I do try to share them every week. I do them. I try to share them on a Instagram I call Down in the Whale. So it's like Down in the Well, as you have come to know me on the internet, but it's Down in the Whale, like whale. Just because I didn't know what else to do, and it's like Down in the Well, but it's Down in the Whale. So just so you guys know, here you go, and this is the arm, and this is the hand that goes around. Dude, this is beautiful, by the way. Thank you for forcing me into a position where I'm drawing Mona freaking Lisa. And I'm doing my best to make it accurate. Now, if you want me to do like a little cartoony version, I'll do that as well. Free of charge. On me. On me. This one I'm trying to do kind of like a faithful rendition. I'm not trying to cartoon or caricaturize it up. This is me trying to just scribble out a nice little Mona Lisa. She's got a little heaving bosom right there. Don't want to forget about her little heave right there. She's worked hard on that. Da Vinci made sure to let us know that this was a fine piece. So she's got kind of squiggly hair, I think. I think people would definitely recognize this as a freaking Mona. And you kind of want to know, like, where on earth is she? Like, where is she going? There's a trail behind her. It's kind of a crazy painting. If you were really to be able to see it up close and personal, you might say it's kind of crazy. You might say it's a little bit crazy. There you go. That's it. That's the frickin' Mona right there. And I'll draw like a cartoony version after that. Oh, wow. Sorry. W. Wesley. Hey, did I already go away? What? Wait. Am I gone? Am I gone? Moaning Lisa. Mona. Okay. Sorry, guys. Wesley. Hey, did I already go away? What? Sorry. Fresh, I got scared. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate it. W freaking Wesley, everybody. Fresh, did you post it? Dude, thank you, Wesley. Appreciate it. W Wesley, everybody. Money means make it happen. Absolutely. So we did. We did. Okay, cool. I thought Fresh said I went away. If Fresh means did I go away on my trip yet? No. I am traveling tomorrow. So I'm trying to squeeze in a little doodler before I go. Picasso and Drag. It might have been. No, not Picasso, sorry. Took weeks. I want to get rid of the chat comments. Do you mind? Post as is. Do you want me to, Fresh, do you want me to rip the video? I can send you the clean video from my side if you want. You let me know. Downinthewell@gmail.com, Fresh. Email me. I don't mind what I don't know what it looks like from your side. You tell me. You tell me what you think is better. If you think it's worth ripping the original. I haven't reviewed that footage from that stream yet, so I haven't done any clips at all from that, but I'm happy to pull the original for you if you'd like. 'Cause I'll be pulling it for myself and I'll be pulling it for you as well. Yep, email me. Yeah, I can definitely send it to you. No problem. Fresh. I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grumpy, bashful, Doc, sleepy, sneezy. What's the other one? Sleepy, sneezy, happy, of course. Happy. This is a happy guy. We got happy trees. We got happy dwarves, guys. When you got happy trees, you got happy dwarves. And I'm talking about that masterpiece that is Snow White. And of course, our guy, Mr. Dopenstein. Mr. Dopenstein himself. The Dopester. The Dopester. Mr. Dopenstein. He's got his dope little ears. Big Al. Downinthewell@gmail.com. Anybody who wants to email me, go ahead. Email me. Downinthewell@gmail.com. Skibbity steeny. Hello, Big Al. There we go. We got Doc. We got Sleepy, Sneezy, Angry, Bashy, Happy, and Dip Dope. Yeah, I love Gmail. Google and YouTube. Yes. Yeah, I love Google. I love Google. Love emails. Love emailing people. Love sending emails. Love sending G-chats. Love sending. I mean, down in the down in the well one. I seldom use it. I mean, obviously I use it with. I think I had to have had it in order to get this email account, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know if there was a requirement for this one. Because I have had this account for quite some time. A lot of people are like, dude, this account is too old to have such few followers, which may be true, but I've never, I used to post other types of stuff on here, and I've since hidden those. One day, maybe I will release from the archive, I think, Name Aesthetic. What's up, Name Aesthetic? I love it. I love the aesthetic. I'm doing well, Big Al. Thank you very much. I heard you just went live. Did I see in, maybe, was it Blake's chat? You just went live as a jury member or a potential jury member? I wasn't chatting. I was just there to watch. I just watched a little bit. cardboard cut. Dude, that's worse than a paper cut. Hell, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that, Al. But for those of you who are playing nice, getting dismissed rules. I got dismissed from jury duty as well. I was the last person to be dismissed by the prosecution, and I could tell you how if you wanted to hear. But yeah, it was crazy. My case would have been crazy. It was a child abduction case where the dad was the person on trial, and my people, he was frigging seemed really guilty. So I hope for his case. I hope for his sake he was, because I wish I would have seen it. That's you gotta do something exactly like that. You gotta do something exactly like that, because that gets them. Because then they start to go like, wait a minute, she's already gonna be prejudiced against a man, like if he's against a single mom or something like that. It was tough getting me out there, but I definitely planted a seed in the prosecution's mind, and it worked. They were like, this guy is a loose cannon, and he ain't gonna work for us. It was great. I was very happy to have been dismissed, because they said it could be up to 8 weeks, guys. 8 weeks of jury duty. I wouldn't. I don't know. Part of me really does want to serve on a jury, because I think that I would be a very good jury member. Maybe I'm a little arrogant, but I think I would be a pretty good jurist. I think I could lend a helping hand to the people there, because I think a lot of people don't think straight. I think a lot of people aren't thinking straight. I can think like a criminal. So, I think that I could figure out if the person was guilty or not, and I think I could help. 12 Angry Men style. You guys know the movie 12 Angry Men? You ever seen 12 Angry Men? Party got Kevin in the house. Duck with a knife? Dude, I can get you a duck with a knife, Party God. I did 86. That's why I'm putting this thing out there. Yo, I got to get a duck with a knife for my man, the Party God. Let's do a duck with a knife. We got it. Here we go. 2 grumpy old men. Yeah, this is 7 grumpy old men. Duck with a knife. Here we go. Let's see how we're going to do this. If you guys have followed along long enough, you will know exactly how I draw nearly every one of my ducks. This is kind of how it goes. It's like a throwback almost to the Tiny Toons, I guess. Maybe it's kind of the feeling I get when it comes to this type of duck. But this duck is going to be standing like a proper duck. Some people might be tempted to... Here we go. We'll put him in the water, too. I like that. Okay, here we go. We're going to put him in the water. And he's got a switchblade. He's doing Bali song dancing. You guys ever seen Bali song dancing? It's one of my favorite videos of all time is this dude doing Bali song with his grandmother just sitting in a chair. Sweet. Yes. There you go, Party God. This is the Mallard Duck. Thank you, Big Al. Anime Drawing Channel. Anime Drawing Channel comes in to neg me? What? I am very fat. Well, hey, you must have seen my self-portrait that I drew last week. Anime Drawing Channel comes in and calls me, must have seen my self-portrait I drew last week. Dude, a second duck with a second knife. Holy moly, guys, give freaking... Let's put ducks in the chat for Party God Kevin, everybody. Party God Kevin, huge, my man. Another duck with another knife. Holy cow, get your ducks in the row, everybody. Party God Kevin is on the prowl. Holy guacamole. I'm getting negged in the comments. I'm getting dubbed in the comments. Anime Drawing Channel, another drawing channel coming into this stream, trying to get under my big, large, and vast cutaneous layer. Ducks in the chat, guys. Ducks in the chat. Thanks for the dubs. I mean, I didn't do the dubs. Kevin did the dubs. Party guy Kevin. Thank you very much. Let's do it. Let's get a guy. Dude, that was inspired by our friend Jayco. Thank you for. Oh, that's a self-portrait, Kev. Kirby with a gun. Oof! Wow, we're on a tear today. If you don't mind, I'll draw this duck with a knife here on behalf of our friend Party Guy. Hey guys, if you're interested, go ahead and sub to our friend Party Guy Kevin. We got a little content creator out there. Creating content. Not sure if he's currently creating content. Not at this moment, but I mean maybe I think he could be on like a little bit of a hiatus. But always good to follow a good guy. Follow our friend Party God. He's a freaking party god. He's a freaking little party god. And now you'll see I've got a very unique style. Identifiable style when I draw these ducks. They are always ducks, and they always look like ducks that I drew. That one looks a little kooky. This one got a little out of control here. And he's got his little tongue sticking out. Oh, yeah, baby, that's a duck. Looking good. Thanks, Bloodleaf. Look at that. Party God Kevin. Huge drop. Let's give him some color here. These mallard ducks, if you don't know, have beautiful green. I'm going to call it foliage, but I know that's not right. Plumage here on their heads. The men's, they have the beautiful green plumage right here. They have beautiful bits. I think they have wing tips that are green as well, but I don't particularly remember. They have like orange or yellow bills. Let's go ahead and give this one a yellow bill. Dude, Party God Kevin, everybody, with the freaking compliments and with the drop. That is huge Kevlar. Here we go. Let's get this guy a little beak as well. Yeller duck. What a yeller duck that is. And then this guy's got a purple thing on his wing, I know. And then I think the rest is just kind of brown. I don't really actually know what color these are to be. I was getting it. I think, oh yeah, that's nice. Tuscan red is what color they are, guys. That's what color this guy's gonna be. He's Tuscan red. This is amazing. What an amazing color. I did not know this color. Tuscan red, would you look at this? Now this is the color of a friggin' mallard duck, guys. Male mallard duck, friggin' Tuscan red. Wow, what's up, Kellyanne? Good to have you back. Pocket-sized Kelly, everybody. The French Canadian. Now it is gotta be what time? It's gotta be what? 1 a.m.? Kellyanne? Is it 1 a.m.? What the heck are you doing awake? 1 a.m. Don't you have something to do tomorrow in the morning? The hell? Midnight. Okay, I was off. I forgot. I didn't do the math right. There we go. Dude, that's a dope little knife we got here. Now, Kellyanne, in the United States, we have these things called knives. And people can use them to do a lot of things. But mostly it's threatening people so that they give them their money. They say, give me your money. They'll say that. And then if you don't have a bigger knife, you have to give them your money. What's up, Mills? Good to see you. Kirby with a firearm. That's what we have to do. Yeah, they said the spectrum is going out. Do you want to
No, I'll connect you my hotspot.
Okay, you can connect yours?
I'll try it.
Okay, I just got a note that said the spectrum is out.
Because it was like just scrolling like, no.
Yeah.
Not working.
Yeah, not working.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's this guy got? We got a silver blade. Let's do it.
Where's Stevie?
Is he outside?
I just realized it. Stevie! Where are you, Bubba?
There we go.
Doing back here.
And let's do this. We got a goat. Everybody, we got a goat in the comments. We got a goat. We got a goat. We got our ducks. We got our little dwarfs. Our dwarfs. Let's draw some. Let's color in some of these dwarfs with some skin tone. Skin tone, not Pantone. Skin tone. The flying potato just stopping by. It's important to know
Where's your little cup at?
how to do. It's in the container. How to do neat things. What sort of neat things are we talking about? Body song dancing? Because if you want to do body song dancing, you gotta know how to body song dance. You gotta do it with a switchblade. And if you want to make sure you're not gonna get mugged, you gotta carry a bigger piece.
Can you put an egg in his thing? Or is that like
Is it rude?
to like waste puppies?
Yeah, probably. A glizzy.
Or
A glizzy. A glizzy. Let's get the glizzy going. Well, I gave him the green thing. That's a treat.
but sometimes I like to put like a little
Glizzy for Kevin, hello. Why, what's he doing? Is he eating? Is he eating little glizzies? Is he eating little glizzies? Is he eating little glizzies? $1 equals one chomp, he says. And yet here I am eating onions for free like a doofus. I could have done it for $1 equals one little chomp. That's how you know I'm an amateur. No way anybody would be doing that for free. What'd you put in that?
carrots and
He
a
ain't
little
gonna eat
tiny
them.
bit of turkey.
Give me what the Dude, you gotta replace it. You had to do it today? Hollywood?
His happy boy.
Dude, if you ever need help with that type of stuff, I'm down as well. I do a little tooling around on the. Thank you, Mills. Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. That's for darn sure. I do a little tooling around, and my friend, I do a little tooling.
I'm gonna close the door, okay?
With the starter, drop it on the floor, and reinstall it, and the car worked, and I've done this twice so far. Yeah, I think so. Dude, get that extra onion. You gotta get that extra onion. There we go. These guys were fools. Fools. This guy's angry, and he's got his gray beard. He's angry because he's got a big gray beard, but it's not all bad. Having a gray beard ain't all that bad, as we know, myself included. Mr. Graybeard, Mr. Gray. Yeah, man, I'd be happy to help put some of that stuff in. I've done a little bit of wrenching. Both of my cars. Doing a little bit of wrenching. Mostly, you know, not engine stuff. Mostly, brace the cringe a little more since we're collaborating. That's my 2 cents. Okay, yeah. If I want to be on Spotify, you bet I've got to embrace that cringe. I should embrace the cringe. If I want to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. If I want to be. There we go, look at that. And it's already got $1 taken out of it. There we go, $1. My $1 bite and the $1 hot. Good night, Kellyanne. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate that you got to see some of the doodles that we did. Did you want to see some of the ones we did last week, Kellyanne? There you go. That's some of the ones we did last week. This is my self-portrait that I just got negged for. An anime drawing channel came in and called me out on this. That was pretty weird. Nice. Yeah, we should definitely compare notes because I like getting in there and cranking on stuff. Dude, 20 likes. Double tap that screen. Easy like. Thank you very much, guys. Do appreciate that. We'll probably do this for about another 25 minutes or so. So if y'all are willing to indulge me in that time, I'm happy to experience that. I'm headed off to the East Coast this week. So I'll be heading out to the East Coast. So any of you who are out on the East Coast, you can tell me all the cool East Coast things to do. I will be in New York City. I will be there for a work-related event. So I'll be working for the most part, but I will be trying to find some stuff to do. I might do one stream from Central Park. New York. I wish. New York. New York. New York. That was there. So many people in here and only 18 likes. Guys, it's not that hard. Just smash that like button. Yeah. Yeah, Mills, an anime channel came in. An anime drawing channel came in and all they said was, "You're fat." Or like they said, like, "You are so fat," or something. Dude, yes, thank you, Kevin, Party Guy Kevin, and I hope your Smash tournament was smash freaking tastic. Please have one again. I'll even play. Please have one again in a time where I can come and participate. I appreciate you setting stuff up like that. I think it's very, very cool. I myself am not a Smashster, but I would love. Oh, PHAT? Is that what they meant? Dang. Okay, Kirby with a piece. Kirby with a piece. Kirby with a piece. Kirby with a piece. Would Kirby pick up a piece? I got the man boobs. It's funny, too, because I was standing in a parking garage today with a couple other folks. You might know them as Blake Rozier and Dang Fricker. But, and and W. Claudio, or El Claudio. We were standing in a row, and they go to the Ramble if you want to get lost in the woods in the middle of the big city. I do. What is the Ramble? Is it like a cafe, or is it a bar, or a coffee shop? What is that? I would love to go there. What does Kirby look like? Kirby is just a blob, right? Like, Kirby's a blob? I'm definitely just going to wander around. I will do a wander around thing. I might get stream sniped if I do that, though. It sounds like I could. It would be a possibility that I could get stream sniped if I'm just waltzing around in Timo Square. You know, Timu Square. We've got Square at home. The Timu Square. That's a fun little thing that I would say if I knew what the hell I was talking about. Okay, here we go. This guy's just a bunch of ovals. Right? Just a bunch of ovals. Whoop. Whoop. He says, "Get down, fool." It's got that Glock 19. Blap, blap, blap. Chicka, 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 chicka. Yo, get a piece of this bomb 9mm bullet bill, baby. There we go. I should have drawn that BB bull bill a little bit bigger, but I didn't know that I was going to be drawing that. I just kind of made it up. Oh, nice. I'm getting on it. Yoshi, I just drew your thing, and now you're going to say goodbye? Man, weak. Last time I do anything for you tonight, Yoshi. Just kidding. There you go. You got your freaking curb with a freaking gerb. Curb with a gerb, everybody. You got that Glock 19. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Getting lost in New York City. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to see if there's any like open. They do, in improv. They do these things called open jams, and I haven't done improv in 5 years. And I'm thinking, hey, if I'm going to be wandering around New York City, one of the three comedy capitals in the United States, is maybe I need to go and check out one of these New York City improvisational jams. I don't know. Maybe. I looked up a couple. I don't know if I'll be doing it, but when you're in the Big Apple, you got to do Big Apple things. Someone is trying to set us up with some tickets to some off-Broadway shows. I don't know anything about off-Broadway shows, so I don't know if I'll be going, but they're non-musical off-Broadway shows. That's what he says. He says we'll get in the daily lotteries for them, whatever that means. Check out the Ramble. Can you draw Statue of Liberty, or did we already do that last stream? Oh, we have not drawn the Statue of Liberty. We're taking that sucker back. I think we just discussed it in detail on one of them bike streams. Let's put her right here. Our friggin' Lady Liberty herself. Dr. Thumper, everybody! What's up, Thump? Thump, let's go ahead and review some of the stuff we drew last week. This is a turtle. That's a package of bread. That's a Game Boy. This is a hornbill. This is a well. This is a Nintendo 64. This is a cool onion smoking a cig. This is a worm. This is a star guy. This is fresh. This is a Wallace & Gromit and a pen and a banana. This is some other crap that we drew. This is a happy little fruits getting blended up in a blender. Star thing. This is Beekman's World. This is Cheat. This is Potato. This is Thing. This is R2. This is No Country for Old Men. This is a self-portrait of me with a buttery nipple. That's that. Holy cow, 86 JP. Everybody, American flags in the frickin' chat for Mr. 86, or a statue, whatever you want. Statue, American flags at 86. Just give some W's in the chat, everybody. Well, that was last week, Thump. We can do everything, Smoke. Huge 86. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, guys. We're gonna get 20 likes. We're gonna get 86 JB, a little friggin' Lady Liberty holding a friggin' lamp. If I know anything about this lady, she's holding a lamp. And it is beautiful. For all the holidays we forgot and all the holy night. All the holidays we forgot is all lang syne. It's been a while since I've been to New York. Maybe I'll take the Staten Island ferry. Moaning Lisa and that shady looking Liberty. I should at least reference a pic of her face so I can see what the heck this thing looks like. I might have already drawn the torch in the wrong hand. What does Liberty look like? Not Liberty Bell. There you go. Statue of. Okay, she's got some face, and then she's got some book. The Bill of Rights, perhaps. She's looking kind of concerned. She's got a very stoic nose. Was this lady based off of anybody? Does anybody know? Dude, you can go up in the Liberty, right? You can go up into that hat. I think I've been there. I've definitely been in the St. Louis Arch. I know you can go up into that. I think I've been up into this thing. There's kind of like a small elevator, right? So the small elevator, or is it stairs? I'm trying to remember what the heck I've even been in. You'd think you'd remember if you'd been inside a freaking lady's head. But I mean, like I remember. Like I know what's going on inside of ladies' heads. Toast, what's up? Toast is back, everybody. Give a toast to Toast. Let's go ahead and show them the bread that we did last week. Here you go. That's you, right there. See? Toast, what's up? Dude, 9/11 took the torch from us? That's absolutely unfair. Like, come on. I didn't do the 9/11, so don't punish me for it. Come on, people. Have some sense. I want to go up there. She's got kind of like a. She's got a. Like. Her expression is actually a lot like Mona Lisa, where it's like kind of ambiguous, right? You don't really know what she's thinking. She's just kind of has. She's just kind of there. And I'm just curious as to who this is based off of. Who is Lady Liberty? Who is it? Whose sister, whose wife, whose mother, whose daughter was Liberty in her day? You know, back in the day that the French people made this thing. A gift from the French. How the heck? How is that not? How is that real? How do they even get a friggin' lady like this across the ocean at a time back then? I just don't understand it. In pieces? Did they bring it in pieces? I got to do a little research on this guy because I truly don't really understand it. I know she's got feet out there. All I know is if you spray her pink goo and you play that music, Jackie Wilson, Higher and Higher, you will get her to walk around. And of course, if you want to have a little parody, you can go watch Spaceballs, and you have Mega Maid, which is a hilarious parody of Planet of the Apes, and Mega Maid ends up playing the role of Lady Liberty in the Spaceballs little parody scene. If that's something you're interested in, check out the movie Spaceballs. I have nothing to do with it. It's not my movie, but it's a movie that was made by Mel Brooks, and I love it. I love Spaceballs. There you go. This is the Liberty. That's about as good as it gets from me. And I think there's even an Abe Lincoln sitting right there inside that stone. And she is green because she used to be made of copper. Well, she is made of copper. She's still made of copper. But she used to be like copper colored. If I know my history, she used to be the color of copper. And I guess technically this is still the color of copper, but copper after being aged for decades. Exposed and oxidized. Ooh, that's a good color. Look at this. This is really coming along as a Liberty. I'm telling you what. As Hank Hill would say, I'll tell you what. So yeah, we'll go on the ramble patch, or whatever it is. We'll get ourselves lost in Central Park. We'll do a little Central Park update about, I think this is right. It goes green just down to here. We'll probably try to do shorts. We'll do some New York influence shorts. We'll get a pizza that's bigger than my head. Whoa, I'm pizza in here. There you go. That's for you, JB. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All your support has been very welcome and very much appreciated. And this bud's for you. This bud's for you. I want to go to Rockaway Beach, even though it's cold. Get my Ramones on. Bonzo goes to Bitburg. Go stand outside of what used to be CBGB's. That's probably not going to happen, but it could. I have free will. I could do it. I probably won't, but I could. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you, Curtis, my man. Curtis in the chat, everybody. Big Kurt. There you go. We got hot dogs. Jet skis. Whew. It would be a chilly one. I think it would be a chilly one for jet skis. This week. This week would be a chilly little jet ski. We made 20, everybody. Look at that. How about it? That's the Statue of Liberty one. That's the NYC 20 right there. And we did it. Thank you. Appreciate that. I doubt we're going to slip our buns up to 30, but we will definitely try. And of course, we owe 86. 5 more little freaking little silly guys. Oh, we owe Party God Kevin the little guys as well. Oh, man. Kevin, I'm sorry you're not here, but I will get you the next time you're here. We'll get you the silly little guys. This is a skyscraper guy. That's how I would call that one. That's a silly little skyscraper. This is a silly little Big Apple little guy. That's the Big Apple. What else do I know about New York City? New York City has pizza. So we'll do a pizza little guy. What else is in New York City? Subways and jet skis. Subway little guy. We can do a subway little guy. Toot toot. It's like a Thomas the Train Engine little guy. 4 and 5 is graffiti guy. This is just inspired by that cool graffiti that I'll see. There you go. That's 86's 5 little silly guys. In addition to the Statue au Liberté. Guys, we're going to go for probably 8 more minutes. I think we can put a little more stuff here on this this page here. 8 more minutes, and I think we're gonna then we may call it. Cause what time is it here? Ooh, it's getting there. I gotta make sure to finish packing my bag, and then figure out what I'm gonna do this week. If I'm gonna do a stream, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna do it. Jet ski for rent. Jet ski for rent. Jet ski for... I can color her. I always want to know where these woods are in the back of this freaking Mona Lisa. Go to the Met. Go to the Guggenheim. I don't know if I'll make it to either of those things, to be honest. I don't know if I'll have time. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do much of anything. I got to figure that out. That's where the rubber is going to meet the road. When you start figuring out how much time you have, go to Central Park, where all the friends hang out. Go to that place that the Seinfeld friends hang out. Go to Chicago, see the rat, the imprint of the rat that was in the cement. I will do that. Next time I'm in Chicago, I will go and see the rat. There's this imprint of a rat or a squirrel in Chicago, pressed into the cement. Okay, what else are we gonna draw here? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? What could we get our drawing? Goldenrod. This is a good color. It's a good color for hot dog buns. It's a great color for the whatever this is, the frame of the Mona Lisa. Just doodling. And if you haven't seen my most recent shorts, go ahead and check it out. We might do an unboxing of that egg, that massive egg that we got. We'll do an unboxing of that at some point in time. Maybe soon. Maybe not. Maybe not soon, but maybe soon. We got helicopters hanging out around outside. We got ducks with a knife. Ducks hanging out with a knife. 5 more minutes, guys, and I think we're going to end it. I don't know what we're going to draw here, but let's go ahead and doodle something. Let's doodle, what are we doodling? What are we doodling? What did I do today? What did I do today? Oh, I'll draw a guy haggling. We went to the swap meet, so of course there's going to be people haggling. Sometimes I don't feel very... You're too loud, advertisement. You're too loud. I'll draw a table full of junk, of course, because that's pretty much all of the stuff. The swap meet, it's pretty much crap. It's crud. It's crap. But sometimes it's good crap. Sometimes it's crap you've been looking for. That's the type of swap meet finds that you're really going to benefit from. Is the crap that you've been looking for. And I'll draw this guy's face, and he's back there, and he's got a hat. Of course, he's got a hat. It's a big hat. There we go. And he's got his ear right there. And he's got his hands here. And he's got his little feet down here. And he goes, 50. And here's the other guy over here, and he wants it, but he's gonna be a little skeptical. He doesn't want to pay 50. He wants the item, but he doesn't want it that much. He doesn't want to pay 50 for it, so he'll say 25. But of course, this shrewd businessman is not gonna let him name his own price for this item. He's gonna throw him a little bit of friction here. He's not gonna let him just get away with this. He wants him to have a little fun. So he says 45, and he says okay 30, and he says 40. And he says 35, and he says 38.80, and he says 36.62. That's how negotiation works. These guys work it out. He wants the crap. He's got the crap. He needs to get rid of the crap. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to give up the crap for nothing. He wants to spaghetti smoking a cig, but now you got something already smoking a cig. We can do spaghetti smoking a cig. Why not? We'll do spaghetti. And we have a little meatball in the spaghetti already, of course, because that's how people know it's spaghetti when you're not good at drawing spaghetti. When you're not good at drawing spaghetti, you gotta draw the meatballs, or else people just aren't gonna know. In fact, it's hard to know anyways. There we go. There's a nice plate of wonderful spaghetti that's getting a little burn cruise going on there. There we go. Let's add a little brownness on there. add a little brownness for the mate balls. This is dark umber. Dark umber. Dark umber. My spectrum service is out. Says, don't believe what you hear. The spectrum service is out. We need to get a different color. This is not the dark umber that I'm looking for. I need a little bit of a different color. I think that's not right. That color ain't right. Now that ain't right. That color is not right. There we go. That's better. It's a better little brown meatball. Tiny little camel heading for 86. Gotta hide a little camel for 86. 86 is looking for a little camel hanging out. Hidden in the background. Little camel hanging in the background. Wait, is that something we talked about before? Tiniest little camel? You know things that like sound familiar and you cannot for the life of you remember? It's one of those things. Look at that. Play-Doh spaghetti. Tiny little camel hanging in the background. Little camel just hanging in the background. Tiny little camel hanging in the background. And what we'll do is we'll put like those big like sand dunes. There it is. Wow, let you look at that. Tiniest little camel hanging out in the background. Just chilling. Let's add a little color to it. See how that works out. Let's see here. What color is sand? We'll do a little of this, because I think this might be kind of a cool color. It's not exactly what I wanted, but we'll go with it. It actually would have been the color I wanted to color the camel, but you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Now you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. Here's what we're gonna do though. We're gonna add a couple like, those are the footprints of the camel, as you might wonder. And then we're gonna put a darker, see what we do here? Put a darker tinge on the back end of this because this is on the other side of where the sun is. Okay, so obviously when the sun is up there, burning down, making that sunshine come off, we got a little camel guy going for us. Tiniest little camel, happy little camel. We got a happy little camel out there, heading for 86 for me. Nice. Okay, that worked out pretty well. That's not bad. I don't mind what we just did right there. I do not mind. Let's see here. What number did we do last week? This was how many of what? 10 of 52. Guys, this is number 11 of 52. Can you believe that? Number 11 of 52 doodle streams. 52 being the number that I arbitrarily pulled out of my head, but not terribly arbitrary. It's just 52 weeks in the year. If I promised myself I was going to try to do one every single week, we're right on track. I actually don't know if we're on track or off track. I just know that we're on a track. That's how I would say it. We're on a track. We're not off track because we don't have, I'm not on a schedule. I just want to get 52 done this year for no reason other than I can say I did it. 52 out of 52 for the year. That boils down to once a week. If I can make it happen, we can make it happen. We may end up having to double up come, summer when we don't have a lot of time or when things get a little bit fidgety. But other than that, we are moving right along. We're having success here. We have a little space right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to cover that with something. Not sure what though. Trying to get inspired by what I did this weekend, but it's not coming to me. Here we go. A little green shirt. I mean, I did some yard work. I cut down some plants, so I could always just draw a couple of big, tall plants here. This is kind of what it looked like. I got this big, wide leaf. Big, wide leaf. It's called a root beer plant. I'm drawing these in honor of the root beer plant that I had to destroy in order to see out my window. This one goes out to all the root beer plants that you love in your life. Some of you are going to love a root beer plant more than they love you back. And it'll be sad. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you love a root beer plant so much that you forget about all the other plants. And sometimes that works out. Sometimes it's a total mistake. But you learn through life. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Look at those little root beer plants. Beautiful little trees we got going on there. They're tall, they're thin, they're slender. They look like that. That's beautiful. Root beer plants. Look them up. I'm not sure exactly what you can do with them. No worries, 86. We're going to wrap it up here pretty quick. We just finished up on drawing the root beer plants that I had to tear out of my yard today in order to see. There we go. That's it. Those are those plants. Look at that. That's some grass. Dude, we got a camel right there for you. Hidden right there in the bushes. Hidden in plain sight, as they would say. As they might say. They don't have to say. They could choose not to say it. Nice. That's not bad. I don't mind those right there. Yeah, you got it. It's on behalf of Mills. You can thank Mills for that, my friend. You can thank the Sahara Desert. You know, they have this in Japan. They're starting to give camel rides at this spot. It's like the Sahara of Japan. They have, I don't remember where it is, but they have sand dunes, just like they have in the Sahara. Not just like they have in the Sahara. It's not like just like they have in the Sahara, but it's similar. It's like big old sand dunes. What's up, Kyle? We're actually right about ready to end, but I can reiterate what we got going on here. We got Kirby with a 9. We got all the 7 dorks here. Looks like Cairo. Very beautiful. Beautiful Cairo. Cairo, Illinois, everybody. This is a hot dog that Kev Yellow is eating. He took one chomp out of it. He took a chomp that cost him $1. This is 2 guys haggling over some junk at the swap meet. He says $50. He says $25. He says $45. He says $30. He says 30. What does he say? He says 40. He says 35. He says 38.50. He says 36.62. Central Park, meet up in the Grove. Meet up in the, what do you call it? In the wilds. This is a duck with a knife. This is a second duck with a knife. This is spaghetti smoke and spliff. This is the root beer plant that I cut out of my back yard. This is Doc. This is Sleepy. This is Sneezy. This is Angry. This is Silly. And this is Happy. And this is Dopus. This is the Mona Lisa. And this is the friggin' Lady of the Lamp. Lady of the Lamp, Lady of the Liberty. And I think that's going to wrap it for us, guys. I think it's getting late here. I got to get up friggin' early. I got a 7 a.m. out of LAX. And that's gonna cost me my sleep here. Stream snipe, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, nice. Boathouse, everybody, with Catfish Cooley. Well, I hope it was a good time. It's all good. We started late, and we got our doodle in. We snuck one in here. This was number 11 of 52. A promise that we made to ourselves, and I'm coming back late on. I think I'll be back. I'll be stable again late Sunday. Brandon Smith loves the ducks with the knives. That's thanks to our friend Party God Kevin, who was able to suggest these ducks with knives. Thank you for appreciating what we've done there. And I appreciate you for saying you liked what these we do. We try to do doodle streams every Sunday where we'll do stuff like this. This was from last week. This was a floating Game Boy onion with a SIG. New York City. A hornbill. There's a Nintendo 64. There's that thing, whatever this thing is from some video game. A soap. Wallace and Gromit. A banana taped to a wall. All sorts of fun stuff. That was last week's. This is this week's. I'm gonna put number 11 of 52 on the back of here. 11 of 52. Can you believe it? What we'll do is at some point we'll go back and we'll look at each one by one, and you can be like, dude, I was there for number 9 of 52. I was there for number 11 of 52. Dang, I missed 10 of 52. Some people will be you gotta collect them all. And we're going to figure out a way to do the 151 original Pokemon. Down in the park. We're going to go in the park. We're going to hang out in the park. Gonna hang out in the park. Gonna hang out in the little park. Okay, cool. So that is that. We'll draw our little television. Postmodern television set. I remember my dad had a little black and white TV set that he would set up in his little room every day, and he would get ready to go to work. While listening to WGN radio on it. It had an AM/FM tuner as well, if I remember correctly. I may be misremembering. And there you go. There's your little television. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. We'll try to get you at least one stream this week. Probably, let's see here, Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. Thursday might be the day. Thursday might be the stream day. We'll figure it out on the fly. Maybe I'll post it on the community tab. But, if you can make it, make it. If you can't make it, totally okay, because I am gonna be in and out, not the burger. In and out, the place. Second Ave. Ooh, what's on Second Ave? Sarah Burton. I've never seen Sarah Burton play with a full band tonight. Was it worth seeing, Kyle? Was it good? Was it decent? Was it nice? I'd love to hear it. Second Ave. I would love Thursday and Wednesday. Hell yeah, Kyle. I'd love to see it myself. Well, Fresh, we'll maybe we'll try to circle up. I'll try to figure out what's going on this week. I have no concrete plans. Definitely would be willing to try to check out whatever the heck second app is. I don't know what it is, but I'm always willing to find out. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. And let's stay in touch and get your freaking doodle on, you know? Number 11 of 52, Ducks with Knives. Got that. Got all this cool stuff. Started it with these guys, and they inspired the rest of the stuff. So that was a good day. Great day. Business, not pleasure. Cool. Well, we'll try to figure out. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Kyle, I got you your little guys. This was from last week. Got you your little guys from last week. Got them nail right there. One day I'll be in Connecticut. One day I'll be in Rhode Island. Dude, that'd be nice. Rhode Island's supposed to be really nice, isn't it? Those are yours, Kyle. Those are yours from last week. Gotcha. I gotcha, my man. Excellent State of the Union. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to be hanging with you folks. And I will see you all hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. And then sometime probably next Sunday. As we go on, we remember. Dude, we got them fresh. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're trying to hang on to them too. Thank you very much for everybody who's helping to keep the subs alive, who's watching the shorts. Watching those shorts really helps keep me sane because I like making shorts. I like making long form content. And I'm going to keep doing it. So if you're watching it, thank you. If you're liking it, thank you. If you're commenting, thank you. If you're sharing it, thank you. If you're doing none of those, if you're here, you're still good in my book. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. I will talk to you later. Blink. Bye-bye. Shorts are fire. Dude, Curtis, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Your comments are keeping me alive. Giving me the determination to keep moving forward. Hell yeah, Fresh. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.